We just got our very first taste of the Blackout mode from Call of Duty Black Ops 4. This is, of course, our Battle Royale mode. There was a new trailer that came out today. I will link the entire trailer down below in the description, but we're going to be ripping it apart here in this video, and I want to talk about this very first little introduction that we got, or this little teaser that we got for the Blackout mode. This is our first ever look at gameplay, vehicles, riding on vehicles, and of course, our characters that we're going to be able to see. So the first thing that we're looking at right here, well, I'd like to say that's a squad of four players, and the character models are skins, of course. So the first skin that you see right up in the front is Diego. That is, of course, one of the new characters from Black Ops 4 Zombies. Then you can see Sergeant Frank Woods right behind him, and then to the left of Woods, that's Alex Mason, and then all the way back by the chopper is Ruin. During the transition screen, we see a better image of that tower we originally saw in the first teaser during the Black Ops 4 reveal event on May 17th. It's really hard to see because it's still kind of fuzzy. It's a transition screen, but this is a big tower that looks like it's under construction. During the same transition, we actually see a bunch of characters fighting on Raid, the Black Ops 2 map, and if you take a close look, it is the exact Black Ops 2 map with that red little statue or monument in the center where it's like a fountain kind of. We can see Recon, one of our specialists from Black Ops 4 on the left side, and then on the right side we can actually see Nikolai, and I don't know who they're fighting against down there in the fountain area, but this is most definitely a cool scene to see. Our next scene transitions to four more characters running towards two different ATVs. These four characters would be Bruno from the new zombie map, and then we have Scarlet on the other side, also from the new zombie map. I believe that character in the front leading the charge is Edvard Richtofen, or Richtofen from Zombies, and then I can't really make out that other character there. I think that might actually be Nomad or Prophet. Right before Bruno pulls the trigger on the sniper, we can actually see another small transition that takes place. This transition, however, gives us a different view altogether, probably from the top of that tower we saw before, and we can see that our character is jumping off with a wingsuit. I hope that this wingsuit is always active and we can use it whenever we want, and down below you can see that there's a canal with a bridge separating two different areas. For some reason, I'm definitely getting cargo vibes from Black Ops 2, but your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea. When the transition comes back into the actual gameplay, it looks like Bruno was successful in completely annihilating this character riding along on the chopper. Now, I do want to point this out. I don't know if it was done for just cinematic purposes. I don't know if this is going to be something in-game, but you can see once the head explodes, we have blood splatter alongside the chopper and the character who is currently piloting the chopper. I think that's pretty damn cool. So we get another transition, and it actually shows us the boat, but if you take a closer look all the way in the back, that looks like cargo. I just got done talking about that, so I guess it's definitely gonna exist here in the Blackout mode. I can't really make out what that is on the left side, but here's our first look at a boat. One single player in a boat. In the next scene, we can see the chopper actually swoops around and starts to fire upon the enemies on the ATVs. It looks like the one ATV is getting serious damage and it's starting to catch on fire, and then eventually it just explodes all the way. We also get a look at the weapons being used here, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know if this is an LMG that was in the Black Ops 4 multiplayer. I don't know if this is an LMG being thrown back to Black Ops 3 because it says Olympus on the side. I could be mistaken altogether, but I just can't remember all of the LMGs we had access to, because that definitely looks like something that was in BO3. And then the other rifle on the left side, that kind of looks like the Rampart, but then again, it could be something completely different. In our next transition, you can see that there is some sort of underground tunnel system. Nikolai is down there with his remaining crew, I guess you could say, and then it transitions topside. And if we take a very short look, you can see that these characters are actually walking into Nuketown. This is so freaking sick. This is our first look at the reintroduced Nuketown, and it goes to show that the leaks or the rumors that came out a few weeks ago are actually true, because this looks like the destroyed Nuketown that you would see in Nuketown Zombies. It is freaking badass. Our characters here, by the way, are Takeo, which will be on the right side, and on the left side, I'm having trouble making out who that is, but I believe that is Seraph. But dang, that is so cool. The entirety of Nuketown isn't there, but we have two of the buildings and the rest of it in the background is destroyed. This is the first time that we're walking into Nuketown. That's awesome. We end up actually transitioning back, and I see now that that character is not Prophet. That's actually Firebreak and launching a missile towards the enemies in the chopper. It looks like this battle is engaging quite well. Richtofen and Firebreak were actually very successful in what they were going to do. But don't stop there, because there's one more transition. If you pause it at the correct moment when the missile is flying through the sky, you will actually see your very first look at fucking Asylum, aka Verrucht. Holy shit, bro, I'm getting fucking hyped for this mode. I didn't think I'd be so hyped for this because we haven't heard anything about it, but that is badass, dude. They brought Asylum back in this. It's hard to see, but if you take a look at it, those are actually zombies. It's not just players fighting here. Those are actually fucking zombies in the Blackout world. I knew that there would be zombies on that, but damn, that's just straight hype to the vein, boys. And then when we go to the very next screen, we get our conclusion. Our missile hits the helicopter, and that is the end of it right there. My goodness. Can we just take a moment to reflect on that? Jesus Christ, there was a lot there. You know, we haven't had any information. We had the little bit of leaks that came through over on Reddit about zombies, and those ended up being true. And now that we look at the leaks that were there for the Blackout mode, that seems to be true as well. You know, the Nuketown that we saw, and just everything in between with the vehicles. It seems like a lot of stuff is up and running, and I'm super, super stoked for this particular beta to come out in September. So anyway, guys, let me know what y'all think down below in the comments section. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown here today. If you guys want to catch the rest of the trailer, once again, it will be down below. I didn't realize how long this video was going to be going for, but there was a lot to take in that small amount of time.